All right, part two of this video series. Last video we went over this, and then I did this, and then I did this, and then I did this. Now, for this guy, we are going to let's go over the transformation of this and that into their alternate modes. How about that? So, I got the giant sheet here of stuff that we're going to go over here with this guy. Hopefully my phone does not die or run out of stuff. So, this is Victory Leo. There's a convenient eye covering thing there. Looks like its mouth does come down, so it can be a nice little lion man. These fold out. These go under. Cool. And then we pop these down. Man, these are some, like, they're tiny because they're so far away. That's really the only reason that they're tiny. How does this pop out? One would assume, yes, it's just very tight. There we go. Lion, little lion man. Pull these feet up. The feet do actually have some sort of an ankle tilt there. It's more like a toe tilt. It is still better than nothing. So I'll give them that. I'm gonna fold these down. These pretty much transform like a basic beast bot transformer. From what I've seen, they've just kind of kept to exactly how the original was. So this folds in and this down. So that's pretty much how those go. I didn't think he was going to be too difficult here to figure out. And he gets his big gun right in the middle, which looks like that folds. No? Oh, this part wasn't supposed to be folded down. Now it is. I don't quite know what goes on there. I'm not seeing anything to plug this into. You'll excuse me, I'm slightly confused here. So this part, oh, okay. This was supposed to come out for some reason. There. Of course, it just cut my nails before this. So I did not have that ready. All right. So it looks like, okay, that actually clips there. And this clips onto this piece because, you know, showing us that would help. I'm just going to slide it on here. So I don't think clipping is actually going to work too hot. Yeah. It can't go in that way. Okay, you got to slide it on that way. So it slides on and pushes forward. It doesn't clip on like it shows in the instructions. And here is little Lion Man. Meow. Cool. Victory Leo's done. So we'll do the most boring of things here first, because that's actually how this shows you start. Let's flip this over. Here. The kind of the all of this just does not make much sense at all. So I apologize for that, because that is not me. That is whoever at Hasbro decided to put this all together, not make any lick of sense there. We'll do it this way. This looks a little better. So, first thing we gotta do, I'm gonna take this off. Lost that 8 times. That's cool. Alright. So let's get this weird mode here. So we pop this off. And you fold these down. Fold this up. This is a pretty standard generic. This is how I'm hiding the helmet transformation for most Gundams, etc. I'm going to put a little more light on this, just so we can get a little better idea of what we're looking at. Then flip these out. Release this. Pop this dude out. This is the main core unit, the Saber, if you will, of the Star Saber. Looks like that goes there. Clicks something. I'm not hearing any sounds. One would have assumed that this was a button of some sort. It shows something underneath. I'm unsure as to what it's trying to tell us to do here. Pop those out, and then what am I looking at here? I don't think this is what they... There it is. This part pushes him out. Well, I just ripped him out, so that's cool. Did it say to fold that down? It doesn't. It never said to fold this down ever. Lesson learned. I'm gonna fold this back down. Fold his feet in. Looks like we fold more of his feet in. There. Which looks a little weird. Now it says to fold this down. Geniuses, these guys. So this is a push button that's supposed to release Saber here from his spot. It doesn't look like it damaged anything, but it's just annoying that they didn't put that on in the right spot. That there. Looks like we fold this back. Fold that back. And then there's two little, ooh, this is palm plastic. That's not good. Looks like that folds down, that folds down. And then you swing them both closed again. That's A little weird. Fold you up. Up. Okay, this goes back up. Fold these two little side pieces. Like so. Make them do the splits. Put this piece right betwixt here. This is the thing that kind of annoyed me, is that this obviously had to have, to make this mode, you 100% had to have the shield unlocked in order to even have this mode. So what kind of weirdness were they trying to think of? So these two slots here, boom, boom, actually go right here. So those are supposed to stay out, even though they told me to fold them in. And these do not fit too well in their own right. There. Don't put the head on first. Put the head on after this. Wow, this is. You have to have like 3 hands to do this part. There you go. And then it just comes right back off. Not happy with that. This needed to be a little more crisp here, guys. Like, just make it plug in somewhere else. It doesn't have to go right here. There's like 10 other spots I could think that you could plug this in at that aren't this. Look at how terrible this is. Luckily, I will probably never use this mode ever again. Like, literally, you could just have it plug in the front. Or something. Literally anything but this. This is awful. Delicately, it popped off anyway. I'm not even gonna bother with this mode. It's supposed to be this mode here. It's garbage. We're moving on. I'm not spending any more time on that. They could have put 60 other ways to clip this on, like a little clip here or a little press here. Instead, they make it 2 of the most fragile, spinny, awful, guys. I'm just gonna leave that there, and hopefully it doesn't fall apart immediately upon doing this. Worst mode yet. Let's take a look at the terrible shield mode, whatever the hell this is. All right, now let's take this guy out. He pops out like so. This is actually one of the things I was more happy with, is that they kept every mode from this dude. Pop this open. Out. That afterthought of a shield mode, like, I almost just don't give it to me. This folds out. Fold his feet out. This guy transforms pretty much how you think he would. Gotta fold this piece out. That's the only thing. This is a little weird. I'm assuming this is probably because of some other engineering that's needed, but it works. There. So this is Saber. He is smaller than a normal deluxe, I don't have. Oh, I got got an Elita 1 here. Transform. Oh no, hold on. I got Skids because I ended up finding him on clearance. He's smaller than Skids. If you look, he is a lot smaller than Skids. So that's a little disappointing. As I said, everything feels like it would be okay, but they shrunk it down probably to save on plastic. And that's a bummer. They sure skated the line because, to be honest with you, if I'd have gotten this before Deathsaurus came out, I probably would have just sold this and not gotten Deathsaurus. Don't want to be that harsh on it, but it is a lot smaller than I was expecting. All right. Let's see what else we got here. So he's good to go. This part here goes onto his like that. And this is actually how it was in the show, by the way. So there we go. So we got Star Saber is in this goofy mode here. And then regular dude Saber is down. Now I thought they're not even showing it in here. Oh, they don't. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. It's up here. It's up at the top. So we've got Saber in this mode. I thought for a second they were going to show me how this guy works. So each one of these, the Brain Masters, kind of like a Headmaster, but I don't know. The gimmick is that this head slid up into the head for the main robot, and it just kept going. It was a neat little gimmick back in the day. That's the easiest way to do it. So, and if you look here, he's got like a super deformed giant head. It actually flips back to there. And there's this little guy. This is way smaller than a Titan Master. I do not have any of those available. But he is, wow, that is super tiny. And it's cool. Don't think he has to be out. Oh, yeah. Flips this way. Fold this helmet down. All right, you're winning me over here with this because they kept that part, which honestly I didn't think they were going to. Now it doesn't do the same thing that the original one did, which was actually twist and go up into the head. But I will take this because I didn't really need that gimmick anyway. Fold these up, fold this back, fold this back. Ugh. Like so. Fold these out. Do this again. And hey, remember when we folded these out? We're folding them back in. Okay, did everything there. Fold these back down. This clips in here. little wingy. Pretty good paint apps. Don't know what that is on the top of this, but it came off. Felt like some sort of rubber cement or something. And this part slides right where his head normally would be. So that's why you can't have that there. Then this folds up, and you put the tiny, easily losable guy right there, and he flies it. So that's cool. If you watch Victory, that is actually a thing. They like flies in like this, jumps out, and transforms, which is pretty cool. Not gonna lie on that one. All right, so we got this guy. They do say you can put blast effects and such on here. I don't care. We're never doing that mode ever again. So don't worry about that, kids. So this folds up, which is a neat little addition. Do like that, because that's one of the problems I had with a couple of the other figures. Fold this back and down. What am I doing wrong here? This comes out. There it is. Neat. Exposing that. Looks like these two plug right into the butt of the robot. May not have to go completely down yet. This part here actually snaps. Let's try to even that out a bit. Snap it right there. Whew. Not as bad as Unicron, I will say that, because that was a chunk of a robot to do. That was, I'm going to say it was downright unfun to transform that guy, and I've done it twice now, so. There. This is actually one of my favorite parts of this guy, is how he transforms and how the angles all kind of snap together. There's a little piece right here that you're going to push up. Push in there. That's a little annoying. Looks like you can actually snap this in, then snap this part in. It makes it a little easier. Fold down, fold all these up, like so. Thus far, no big QC issue that I can tell. So, done all that, done that. Looks like he does have some scary yellow landing gear here. Fold those back out. Got that. Got to take this guy off. And this part folds up. Yeah, fold this up. Fold these down. And then this part slides. That hole goes right there. Any other parts that gotta snap in that I don't see? It looks like he actually has he actually has a snap that goes in here, so that part goes there, and this actually snaps in. There. Not bad. Not bad at all. That folds back down. Oh no, that stays up actually. It shows. This goes here. Nowhere for the sword to go still. Does look like this does fold down and plug into the butt like I thought. Just doesn't do it very hard. Does not plug in the butt very hard. Alright, and then this piece goes right there. And then we got the big gun from this guy. Ugh. Am I going backwards? What am I doing here? There. That is very annoying to get on, by the way. This one goes right here. Okay. And then this sits right on this thing. Cool. Let's get this put to the side. I'm gonna assume this somehow clips on here. Maybe it clips onto the lion part, and that's why it's not working yet. I would have assumed that they would have made it work for both, because this part slides in there, and this goes on here. Got it. And that clips right onto the scratch, like so. So it does have that, and this is pretty stable. This is like a acrylic flight stand there. Not too shabby. Let's lift this up so we can get a better shot at the rest of this. All right, so get out of this mode. Oh, I guess I could have just flipped them sideways. Looks like this can go this way. And when this goes down, I didn't see that to make it look pretty. Alright. Let's fold this out. Fold this out. Pushes lion in. And then these go back around. Goes up. And now this guy doesn't really have an actual mode. It's kind of just, I don't know what the best way to explain it. Flying lion. Enter flying lion mode. It's a brick. This clicks up here. There. Yeah, he's not even a sphinx, I don't even think. Very strange. Click that up. And then you can stick this part here, and that is ridiculous jet-esque mode. Upside down. This clicks right there. This is kind of goofy. As I said, most of these modes will never happen again. So there's that. And it does show that you can do the other modes for that. Now, you can't have both of them flying, of course. So this one, we take this piece off, take the shield off. We're going to pop this piece off. This separates. Fold that up, clip it back down. Line head goes back down. This part folds up. Line head goes back. And then this, and this go back here. We fold this up. And these two legs fold and go inside of the little pockets. This is where I've heard people have issues because these are wrong. So they can't properly click them in. Looks to be okay on mine. Fingers freaking crossed. That's good. Hold that up. This back down. And then there's two little clips that go into the red clips there. All right. We pop this piece off. Move it up here, which is interesting. And then you can pop it back on there. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. So they actually did plan for this. That folds there. And there we go. So far, so good on QC. There's a little bit of paint issues, but nothing terrible. Nothing too bad. Feels like this is kind of pushing the limits on this guy here. We flip the head over. Got the guns there. This guy is just a battle fortress right now. Battle fortress. All right. And there he is. That is the Star Victory Saber jet version. I don't know what spaceship mode, whatever they call this thing. I actually really like this. This is pretty slick. This is more than I was expecting this to do. It did it very well. Now, the next video is going to be for strictly for transforming this mess into the you know where to put this? Huh. It's like the only piece that's not used is the sword, because in the show it kind of slides out, but you figure they'd put somewhere to stick it. If anyone finds out a place to put this on the bottom, no. If you find out a place to put this thing, let me know in the comments, because I don't see any single spot to put the sword for storage at all. I'm not seeing anywhere on this map a place to put the sword, the actual sword piece. So if I do find one, I'll put it up on my Instagram at Alpha Magnus. And until next time, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, I'm Alpha Magnus. These are toys.